Welcome to Avid T-wag number 2. Monday, January 11th, we're going to start with an introduction on Angkor Wat, and we'll continue our reading of the novel that takes place in Cambodia, The Clay Marble, sentence grabber number 5. Okay? On Tuesday, January 12th, we'll continue with learning styles and continue with our tutorial request form, our TRF number 2, and tutorials. Wednesday, January 13th, Cornell Notes and Cornell Note Review. So that'll be our Cornell Note Day. Thursday, January 14th, Continue Mindware. And Friday, January 15th, we'll review the week. Again, we're using WICOR, right, which stands for Writing, Inquiry, Collaboration, Organization, and Reading. Mondays will be for the R. We'll do CO for Tuesday and Thursday, which is collaboration and organization on Tuesday and on Thursday, but also we're dealing with inquiry as well on Thursday. And Wednesday, asking questions, right? And writing as well throughout the whole week. Okay. All right. So there you have that. Here's just a quick look at things. For Tuesday, here's the students from the past reflection on learning styles. This year in Avid was an amazing opportunity I'm glad I was able to have. I learned how to do many things this year, such as Cornell Notes and pixel puzzles. We performed many collaborations that were enjoyable, like mimes and learning style groups. Having Avid in my life allows me to keep my grades up and learn in different ways. For instance, taking Cornell Notes in my classes allows me to keep focused and understanding of the concept we're learning. During Avid, we also perform Socratic seminars, tutorials, and binder checks. A lot of these have helped me in different ways. Socratic seminars help me on the debate team. Tutorials have helped me understand homework in particular subjects, and binder checks help me keep a well-organized binder. During tutorials, we must use level 2 or 3 questions based on Costas's levels of questioning. The best thing about Avid is that it gets you ready for college. Without Avid in our learning environment, I would not be able to succeed well in school. Okay, we'll continue here. That was Tuesday, so here's Wednesday, and we're looking at the Cornell Note Review. We have that first one, right? Get a question from someone's Cornell Note or your own. What is a simple sentence? And then you have the selection there. Dependent clause, subject and verb, adverb clause, Santa Claus, independent clause, right? And then you fill out the rest there. Okay, and then we're on to Thursday. And then on Thursday, we started last week with the Mindware number 1. So, how are automobiles like books? And then Malika wrote this. Automobiles are very similar to books because they have different parts that help in their own individual way that creates one whole. For example, books usually have a title, introduction, body, conclusion, and cover, and automobiles have an engine, something they can get their power from, which is usually gas, 4 wheels, etc. All of those things together create a book or automobile. It's the first time I saw that connection, and that makes sense, so that was great. Thank you. All right, and then we're continuing with our reflection on Gwendolyn Brooks's poem about the pool players, right? So you see that in the poem, The Pool Players at the Golden Shovel by Gwendolyn Brooks. It's about people taking the wrong path and dying soon. I think the poem is about people skipping school and doing bad and getting put in prison for doing those things. It's also about them thinking they're cool for skipping school and them lurking late. I also thought of him trying to fit in with other people. You can pause and read the rest there. Okay, take a look at this. In the movie West Side Story, I have noticed that the word cool is used different than it is used in Gwendolyn Brooks, The Pool Players. Of course, over time, the English language changes. So the poem Pool Players is mixed with both the Old English language, slang, and the typical language of a student who does not go to school. So we wouldn't say Old English language because that would be in England. We would say American English of the 1950s and 60s. In the poem Pool Player 7 at the Golden Shovel by Gwendolyn Brooks is about teenagers making choices. When I read this poem, I thought about how my uncles play pool in his garage during a holiday or celebration. Also, I thought of the jokes they say while playing pool. However, the poem has incorrect grammar because it contains words that don't make sense. For example, we thin gin and we jazz June, we die soon. The meaning of the poem is not to think you're cool by making bad choices because your life is going to be short. The meaning of cool in this, the West Side Story, means to stay calm and do not too much, do not do too much. And the word cool in the poem Players Bears means doing the bad thing to look awesome. All right, so you can read the rest to yourself there. He has two more paragraphs. Freeze and look, and that's a week at a glance.